this is the problem we have. It's when somebody try to do something different for the scene, it always get shot down badly. People be like, yo, we should get this. We give them that. We need to make the fighting game scene more welcoming. And then we make it more welcoming and like, I don't like how they do it. I don't like how they make it more welcoming. So we gonna bash them. Doesn't really solve anything. Yo, what is good, everybody? We are back. You already know I'm about to tell you guys right now. Support your boy, okay? Support him. All right, so today's video is another take for the day. We are talking about tournament fees, right? So look, there's an individual that is a tournament organizer and it's like, yo, we need to make a change. $10 per game is just old news. We need to adapt to the new. I got my thoughts on that and we talked about it here today. But before we give you my piece, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let me know how you guys feel about these type of videos. Would you guys want to hear about my thoughts on a lot of these takes? Let me know in the comment section below and let's jump into the video. Guys, there's been like a huge controversial talk today. Today, guys, this is a big topic that's been going around. I know a lot of people don't really know about this, but let's jump into it. Boom, here we go. One day, we need to raise the effing tournament fees for games. I'm going to say it again. It's been $10 effing for over 20 years. Oh, man. This talk right here. By the way, guys, this person right here runs Texas Showdown. The event is always great. I make the assumption that, you know, he really wants to try to make the payouts big. But this idea is like a double-edged sword. And obviously, he said, I should clarify myself here. I'm talking more about raising tourney fees for major tournaments only. Locals and monthly obviously can't withstand the increase. Yes. So major tournaments should have like an increase. So I think, you know, a lot of people had a lot of things to say, right? It's a thing about like these conversations, and like a lot of conversations, they have a lot of truth into it, but the way it's articulated is like, it makes it look wrong. But there is truth behind it, but there is a solution, but the solution has always been ignored for a very long time. I can name 3 people who are smooth sailing right now with the formula that I'm going to mention later on after reading all of this. I would say 4 individuals. Let's go ahead and look. So, you know, this person said, you need to make tournaments worth for people who go 0-2, 1-2. If bracket, if you ever have hopes of this. These players are actually the soul of the community and who fill the pot. So unless you make amateur brackets, RR pools won't change anything. Yes, they are correct. But even though these people are the soul of the community, I think people forget that like open brackets, like it's supposed to be accessible for everyone. So if you naturally increase it, the accessibility kind of goes down, right? And it becomes like exclusive. But I can also argue to the fact that Evo is expensive. Evo alone, if you go to Evo, the badge alone is like almost $120. I think we should raise fees for games, but we don't need to raise the base of the game. We need to raise it in like different ways. I don't really get the pose of raising the tournament fee $15, $20. The people going to these events are willing to spend hundreds of dollars for a flight, hotel, reg, put an extra $5, $10 towards the prize pool would make a difference towards the whole weekend. This is actually incorrect. You know what you could do with these $10 or $15, bro? That's some food. That's a case of water. That's some food, bro. That's a $15 coffee. You know how much coffee costs at a hotel? That $15 gonna go a long way. That's a whole day of coffee right there. Imagine wanting to survive as a fighting game player in 2022 with $10 entry fees over 20 plus years. We can't even afford an extra 10 for the sake of making it cheap to enter. For more numbers, one day FGC will, what a change in space anyway other than the games. Yeah, I mean, it's yes and no. I think, again, we are missing one of the most obvious things in our face that we have always experienced. And if you know, you're gonna know what I'm talking about pretty soon. I wake up every weekend and I see the numbers that this provides. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You're right, we do need to raise the tournament fees, but not the pop fees. Let's give the TOs some bread like they deserve. Someone who literally profited well, $1,000 in the last couple months, pop fees were doubled with no matter repercussions. I've never rather have 2 or 3 more interest in the money than will play TOs. Yes. I think this doesn't really solve anything. So yes, this take is not bad, but it also doesn't add into like the major issues. Like, yes, this was good, but it's like it doesn't like add anything else to like what the real main issue is. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, yes, I guess we should pay the TOs, but it doesn't really add anything that we need solve, which was the main thing, which was tournament fees. Tournament fees. See, the problem is when you talk about stuff on the internet, is people read something and then they change the subject to something else different, and then it spirals out of control. We need to focus on one particular thing. Yes, TO should get paid, but that wasn't the main issue here. The main issue here is tournament fee. You still have to think about what can we actually do to benefit not only the players and the TOs, and it's been here for a long time, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what's the actual cure for a lot of this. Don't know why people don't do it, but it's Matcherino. Matcherino is like the staple. It's actually the simplest change that we can get. Don't know how hard it is, but I look at 4 people that run Matcherino, and every week they get a minimum of $500. I look at Spooky, my man is swimming in $1,000. I look at Bum is swimming at $1,000. I look at Arc, bro. Arc will go into your stream while he's streaming and tell you, yo, support, click on that Matcherino, promote it. You got ICFC, minimum $500. I've seen it firsthand. I promoted it. But you know what's crazy? Do you guys believe what I'm about to tell you guys right now? Did you guys believe that Frosty Faustins actually had a Matcherino for all the games? I bet none of you guys knew that, huh? Yeah, we did. You know how I know? Because I got an email getting paid out. You know how much Strive got for the Matcherino? $32. Rev 2 raised, I think, like $212. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? We are very poverty when it comes to marketing that we want so badly. Our marketing skills is terrible. Anytime we try marketing, people get mad. Oh man, you keep marketing this, you shilling. You're shilling so bad, blah, 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 blah. You're just a shill. But in reality, you're just marketing yourself. You're just marketing the things that you want to get noticed for. But that's the problem. It's like, if only we just market shit better, this wouldn't be an issue. But every time somebody try to do something like that, we get this. And it becomes, and then people start saying things completely out of what we actually need to get fixed, which is, how can we please everybody? Matcherino, you literally type in the code, you get 50 cents thrown into the pot. Boom. You can make a Matcherino for the TOs, you can make a Matcherinos for the players, whatever. Distribute it, boom. There's so much you can do. But anyways, moral story, look, this is the problem we have. It's when somebody try to do something different for the scene, it always get shot down badly. People be like, yo, we should get this. We give them that. Yo, we need to make the fighting game scene more welcoming. And then we make it more welcoming, and it's like, I don't like how they do it. I don't like how they make it more welcome. So we gonna bash on it. I'm just saying, bro, Matcherino's the way. I've watched Justin randomly run to Justin will randomly do a tournament, and I think every tournament he raised $1,000. And the reason why he raised $1,000 because when he announced his event, he promoted the Matcherino every time he tweeted. He always say, yo, don't forget, registration's here, Matcherino's here. Boom. For like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And on top of that, winner won headsets. So not only that you got a free tournament with $1,000 pot, you also got a free headset. Let's get this Matcherino up. Matcherinos are the way.